We are at day 3 of my 3-day challenge. I am Rob Fenstermaker, former corporate burnout survivor turned empowerment coach, and I am thrilled to be here with you this evening. I'm glad you're stopping by, and I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy coming to you this way, in this space, and I hope you're getting something out of it. I hope I'm bringing you something that is meaningful to you and enlightening to you, something maybe you haven't considered. I really hope that's the case. But again, we're on day 3 of my 3-day challenge. And if you've been with me on the other days, you understand that on day 1, we really kind of touched on understanding your why. Understanding that why. And that why is what I talked about. That's the foundation upon which everything is built. And we need to know why it is we have these passions, why it is we want to do the things we want to do. There needs to be a motivating factor that helps to drive us into that. And then once we have, created that why and we know that why, what we need to do then at that point is start to create clarity. And that clarity helps us to give direction, helps us to understand where it is we need to go, how we can get there, what it is we need to do. It makes it very clear, because when we have clarity, we have the strength that we need to stand upon those things that we know are meaningful to us, that are important to us, that are non-negotiable. And that's what clarity gives us. And so tonight, what I want to talk about, 3 in evening 3, it's easy again, as like I say, 1, 2, 3 is charting your course. Charting your course. So all 3 of these, understanding your why, create your clarity, and charting your course. Those are what I like to call the core values of what we need. Those core values of what we're going to stand upon. And our core is what supports everything. I love to go to the gym. Went to the gym this morning, and every time I go to the gym, every exercise or every movement that I do, I really try and do something that focuses on my core. The core of my body, because that's what supports my body. That's what gives my body strength. That's what helps me to not have back pain, helps me to be able to do other things. I also enjoy running. So having a strong core helps me to be able to do that. And when I go to the gym, that's what I focus on. And it's just like our life. When we want to have a life of purpose, we need to focus on those core values that we have in our life. And those core values are ingrained upon us when we know that why, and we start creating clarity. And then we just need to chart that course. You can call it goals, whatever you want to call, but we need to have a plan of how to get there. And the great thing with charting your course, it's putting your dream into action. It's putting your dream into action. We've all heard the Martin Luther King Jr. speech, "I have a dream." He never said, "I have a plan." He said, "I have a dream." And he spelled out very clearly what his dream was. So have you ever sat down and wrote your "I have a dream" speech? Have you ever wrote down what it is you really dream about? Because that's what you need to do in order to create this plan of action for yourself, is start with that dream. Build that dream, create that dream, write that "have a dream" speech, and don't let anything out. Let it all flow. We all have those dreams. When we have those dreams, we have them for a reason. I shared this the other night, that those dreams are there for a reason. Embrace them. You have them for a reason. There's a reason you had these visions and these dreams when you were younger, or maybe another point in your life. And they still, every now and then, they kind of perk back up. They kind of come to bubble up to the top if you've never really leaned into them. There's a reason why. Because that's part of your DNA. That's part of who you are. That is who you were created to be, are those dreams. So let's live them out. Now, as I say, chart your course. Everybody's course is going to be different. Everybody's journey is going to be different. And the great thing about the journey, I like to call it a map. It's not let's get to point A to point B. There's many ways you can get from point A to point B. You can look at a map and take the most direct route if that's what you want to do and get you there. Or you can take a more circuitous route, which takes you on an adventure. kind of get you there, but you're learning more and more and more about yourself. And that's what's great about this idea of your dream, of creating this plan to live out this dream. Be intentional about it. Don't make this something that's static. It's something, honestly, it's something that's living. It's always changing, because just because you have a dream today doesn't mean tomorrow that dream is going to be identical. There may be some aspect about that dream that's being added to it. And you need to adjust. You need to refocus. You need to recalibrate and how you want to do that. And that's where it's so important to know where you want to go. And you need to have an idea and a direction of how to get there. The other thing that's very, very, very important in doing that is just the idea of accountability. You need to have somebody that's going to hold your feet to the fire as you go through this process. We all have people in our life that hold us accountable, and there's only always one person that we can never hold accountable, and that's ourselves. We can have the greatest intentions to do things, but if we don't have somebody that's going to hold us accountable, it may or may not get done. It's really hard to answer to ourselves at times. So that's where someone like me comes in, is I want to work with you to help you to envision that dream that you have, so that you can put it into practice. I want to serve you in a way that gets you from where you are now to where you want to be. It takes intention. It takes accountability. It takes a plan. It takes someone to hold you to your word and deed. If you say you're going to do it, you got to do it. But you also need somebody to hold you to that word and deed. Because just because we have this plan doesn't mean we have to stay the course. We can vary a little bit and vary here and there. We have Memorial Day weekend. It's coming up here in a couple of days. And I shared last night that one of the greatest battles, D-Day, June 6, 1944, took place in Normandy, France. And I had the opportunity to visit Normandy, France. And the men that handled that invasion, they trained and trained and trained. They had a plan. They knew what their mission was. The second they hit the beach, a lot of times that plan went out the window because things changed. They had to adjust. They had to recalibrate. That's the same with us. As we're going down this journey of leaning into our dreams, sometimes we need to recalibrate. Sometimes we need to adjust, because there may be another aspect to our dream that we haven't considered. And you need to have those truth tellers in your life. You need to have those people that are willing to tell you the truth about what it is you need to do. And that's where someone like me comes in. I want to know what it is you want, and I will tell you the truth. If you're deviating from where you need to go, I want to hold you accountable to that by telling you the truth, by being honest with you. So, doing this that's the greatest gift you can give yourself, is leaning into your dreams and making them your reality. So, I've opened up some more space on my schedule, because I would really love to connect with you and just learn a little bit more about what it is you want, what it is you're hoping to accomplish. You can go to my schedule, calendly.com/Rob Fenstermaker, which is down below, or go to my website, robfenstermaker.com, or just email me direct at rob@robfenstermaker.com, and we can start that conversation. But I would love to just spend some time connecting with you on a deep one-to-one level to learn more about what it is that you want, to learn more about you as a person, to listen to your dreams and really hear them and have you tell them to me, because I would love to hear them. So again, I'm Rob Fenstermaker, former corporate burnout survivor turned empowerment coach. I want to empower you to live your dreams, to live that new reality that you want to live. You're just not 100% certain, how can I get there? What are people going to think about me as I do this? I can assure you that if you're living your dream, the people that care about you the most will be in awe. They'll see the change in you. They'll see the change in you as you start making your life this new reality. So again, like I said, I've opened up my schedule. Please feel free to reach out to me. Let's schedule some time to talk. I really want to hear more about you. I want to hear what it is, your desires. I want to know what it is you really want to accomplish in life, what the significance and what your legacy is that you want to leave after you're no longer in this life, because we're all going to leave this life at some point. It's what's the legacy that we want to leave by the significance that we've created with the life that we have. And that's what's important about living your dream. That's that great chapter of your story that needs to be told. It's waiting for you to tell the world, because the world needs to hear your story. They need to hear it because there's somebody, I can assure you this, there is somebody that once they hear your story, they're going to be forever changed by what you've told to them, by how you've lived your life in a way that's impactful, in a way that's significant as you leave your legacy. So please reach out to me. Let's schedule some time to talk. I would love to hear from you. You can reach me directly at rob@robfenstermaker.com, or you can go to my schedule at calendly.com/rob-fenstermaker, which is down below here. I would love to hear it from you. I want to see you live your dream. I want to see you be the best version of who you can become as you create that great next chapter of your life story. I love spending these 3 days with you. I hope you got something out of it. I really enjoyed this. Reach out to me if there's something else we can talk about. I would love to hear from you. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great holiday weekend. And let's talk. So again, Rob Fenstermaker, former corporate burnout survivor turned empowerment coach. I want to serve you in a powerful way. Let's have a great day. Take care.